Hey guys, welcome back to another Dragonheir Silent Gods video. In today's video I'm going to be showcasing the Aura team I'm using for the endgame boss of Season 3. Before I jump into that though, I just want to say a huge thank you to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring this video. If you are interested in giving the game a try, please do click the link in the description or the pinned comment and get involved today. So this team that I'm using, it is mostly an Aura team, however there is one rally hero available in my team as well. He is there for Witch's Remains because of the multi-hits. And outside of that, my support for this team is Acilia. So I've got Acilia built similarly to how I built my Estella in my Shadow team. So as you can see, a good amount of HP and defense with some enlightenment as well. I would have loved to get more enlightenment, but unfortunately I only have HP or defense percent Moonlight Mantles. So as you can see here, defense percent has gone to Acilia. Outside of that, she's wearing the Ancestral Protection set to increase the output, well, reduce the damage that everybody else is taking by 15%. And so yeah, I've just got some HP, Enlightenment, Defense, just basically stats to keep her alive in that. And then I'm wearing the Solar King's Horn artifact on her to increase the damage of the rest of my team. She heals so frequently that she's able to keep these stacks up really well. I haven't got her built with any skill haste, so she's running on a normal rotation, so she's on a 20-second rotation, and it does work to keep the team alive. Next up, I'll show my Witch's Remains being Huberg. So Huberg does hit multiple times on his ultimate skill, so it just allows me to have a consistent uptime of a defense penalty. I did previously have it on Narzilla, however, I wanted to try with somebody a bit more consistent because Narzilla wasn't getting it up at the same time every fight. So my Huberg is built with over 100% crit rate and then some crit damage and attack as well, but his main job here is to apply Witch's Remains. Obviously I don't have anybody to enable him as a rally hero, so the actual damage output from him is much lower than it could potentially be. Next up though, I've got Narzilla. So Narzilla's in here with over 100% crit rate, some crit damage and attack. I've got her built in the Aerial Ruler set to increase the damage output she's doing. Obviously, the more crit damage she has, the more attack she has. And she's also wearing the Precise Carnage Gauntlets to once again increase her damage output. Next up, I've got Theohine. So despite the nerf, Theohine is still a very strong hero, as far as Aura heroes go, at least. So as you can see here, she's built with some crit rate, some crit damage, and attack once again. She's wearing the Ravatrix's Roots artifact to increase her attack and HP. With her being an epic, she does gain double benefit of this bonus here, so 30% HP and 30% attack, which obviously is incredibly strong and brings her in line with some of the epic, the legendary options in the game. Artifact-wise, she's wearing the Precise Carnage Gauntlets to increase the damage she's dealing during those defense penalty windows as well, which is obviously when her ultimates are timed. Next up, we've got my main damage dealer here, and that is Amon Lader. So the way I've got Amon Lader built is all out attack and crit damage. You don't need any crit rate at all. Unfortunately, I do have some. I couldn't avoid it completely. I do have her exclusive artifact here as well, so she's gaining an additional 50% damage dealt in Blaze state. But outside of that, as you can see, crit damage on her helmet, crit damage and attack on her gloves. She's wearing an attack percent chest with crit damage, wearing crit damage gloves as well with an attack percent roll. Her runes are attack percent with crit damage with attack percent and attack with crit damage. So I just want to pump as much crit damage and attack as I can. Obviously with the Aerial Ruler set, which is where some of her crit rate is coming from, every 1 crit damage she has, she gains an extra 4 attack as well. With her having 380% crit damage, she's gaining a huge amount of attack from this set. So if we jump into skill timings now, so as you can see here, I've got it timed. So after the boss takes more damage, I've got Amon Lader going first with her ultimate, followed by Narzilla and Theohine. I don't have any timers at all set on Acilia. She's just running free-for-all. And my Huberg is using his ultimate just before the boss goes into that extra damage taken phase, just to ensure that Witch's Remains is being applied before the damage stacks, the damage reduction stacks start counting up. So let's jump into the run. I will be back at the end of the run. Oh, one more thing, sorry. I am using Narzilla's Aura for 24% attack in all battles. I did previously have Linkos in my team. However, with Linkos in, I didn't have an Aura, which is why Narzilla has slotted in. So let's jump into the run. As I said, I will be back at the end of the run and we'll look at how it went.
Fight.
Pull yourself together.
prototype. Too bad it's about to be scrapped.
Fighting. Fighting.
Take heart.
Fighting. Holy life.
Sparkle and shine.
Not bad for a
By my
prototype.
light.
Too bad it's
Fight. Fighting.
pull yourself together.
Fighting is the only way to survive. Holy life.
Sparkle and shine.
Not bad for a
Cleansed by my
prototype.
light.
Too bad it's about to be.
Fighting. Fighting is the only way to survive.
Take heart.
Fighting is the only. Holy life.
Sparkle and shine.
Not bad for a
Cleansed by my
prototype.
light.
Too bad.
Fighting is. Fighting is the only way.
Pull yourself together.
Fighting is the only way. Holy life.
Sparkle and shine.
And there we go. So as you can see, over half of the damage being done by Eamon Lader, with Narzilla and Theohine doing a decent amount each. Obviously all of the healing coming from Acilia, keeping the team alive, getting rid of those annoying debuffs. Huberg did I guess a decent amount of damage given the fact that he is there as the Witch's Remains applier. He was the best damage option I had that hit multiple times to bring in. Instead of using somebody like Gum, the support, I wanted to try and squeeze some extra damage because I didn't need the extra support. So that is all for this team. I do just want to say once again a massive thank you to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring this video, and obviously a massive thank you to you guys for watching. If you are interested in giving the game a go, please do click the link in the description and get involved today. It will also be in the pinned comment. Other than that, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.